Assalamualaikum and hi to everyone and to our beloved Madam Haliba. We hope that Madam is still in good of health. We are from Group 4, which consists of three people, which is myself, Amirul Zakuan, Aidil Ihtisyam, and Muhammad Ammar. Today, we will be giving a speech about why UNDI18 is important in our country, or why UNDI18 matters. So, without further ado, I will proceed our presentation with an introduction, and I hope you guys can lend me your ears. Greetings, everyone. The Malaysian government has established the UNDI18 campaign to emphasize the youth empowerment in carrying out their citizenship obligations to vote in the upcoming general election, along with the automatic voter registration that will soon go into effect. UNDI18 has been gazetted. The original goals of this program were to advance democratic reforms and an agenda focused on youth. The goal of UNDI18 is to close the communication gap in between youth and policymakers. Ever since then, it has had an impact on the nation, where most voters in the most recent general election (GE) were youth. This may suggest that young people have the power to alter the course of a nation. Thus, the UNDI18 question is raised. What is UNDI18? Let's look at the brief definition of UNDI18. Voting is the literal English translation of the Malay word undi. The UNDI18 constitutional amendment, on the other hand, reduced the voting age from 21 to 18 years old and permits automatic voter registration. As a result, to run in the federal and state elections, a Malaysian citizen must be 18 years old. The young people are pressing and lobbying for the right to vote, and UNDI18 has become one of the most hotly contested topics in Malaysia. So, why is UNDI18 so important? To begin, UNDI18 is the concept that wraps around the idea of bringing youth empowerment to life. Youth empowerment is the process of encouraging children and young people to take charge of their lives by addressing issues and problems. Then, through their beliefs, values, and attitudes, take action to improve their access to resources and transform their consciousness. Sorry. Youth empowerment improves the quality of life by actively participating in youth empowerment programs such as non-profit organizations, government organizations, schools, or private organizations. The United Nations Association of Malaysia Youth, or UNAM Youth, is an example of a youth empowerment program in which youth are given various opportunities to advance the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals in Malaysia. So that's all from my part. I will pass to the next presenter, Muhammad Aidil. Sorry, Nur Aidil Ihtisyam, to continue our speech about UNDI18. Nur Aidil.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Muhammad Zakuan. And now I will continue my part is encourage the young to vote and speak up. Only 18 has the ability to give a young vote to give to their give their own opinion. Because now opinion don't ever have to be a form to verbal speech, but does no verbal communication and body language. In the case, the simple app for vote alone is able to instigate employment of most the young. For most, only 18 allowed to young to elevate uh, sense of independence and responsibility. This is say because a young vote being to deliver the responsibility to vote alongside understand to important for voting and their ability to do so. As a result, the habit to the habit for vote can eventually so to So the sense of the general civil practicator among the young, which increase the number of citizens who are active and the politic involved of the country and for the power of patriotic in the conclusion, so that young people can make a choice to politic elite polit, elite politic person who who has always fight for the power and able to discriminate between responsibility to the people and personal politics survival. Okay. Uh, for next slide. Uh, third is political awareness touch education. Uh, it is it is for approach young vote to give them to understand for the elected process. So the government need to commit the education school student and young about country uh, decon- de- democracy system, including other country, to the create politic awareness as the recommendation by the special author- authority of the for law reform and electrical system. In fact, education can can make young vote to choose individually individual or group. They are seen a cable for bring Malaysia into the process country in the future. Therefore, with the knowledge of vote education and UNDI18 is can prevent the younger generation for have the attitude and not not in interest in politics. So many student aware of found a negative view of the country politics. There are even those who don't know about the cabinet, so then don't know about the government system and nation liabilities, and to make not to very care about that issue. After that, student can be introduced to the basic democracy and the important practice practice to and make a choice. Most most interesting thing is the subject to elective to the this time can make the change and attract to non-boundary some form, so that this is can make a effort to young people can be aware what the is the very important to the vote for their vote and can be the time coming. So thank you for so that is my part and continue to the Muhammad Ammar. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mama Aidil. So, my name is Mama Ammar and I will continue the speech. So, we briefly spoke about the encouragement of the voters to speak out and the
Ammar,
political.
your camera, Ammar. Sorry, your camera. You didn't open your camera. Like that.
Okay. Uh, Thank you, Mama Aidil. I will continue the speech. We briefly spoke about the encouragement towards voters to speak out and the political awareness earlier. Let's look at it in more depth now. By partaking in voting, only 18 can help increase the voter turnout. Voter turnout is defined as the percentage of eligible voters who can actively participate in an election. One of the reasons for the delayed implementation of UNDI18 has originated from the assumption of critics that young voters aren't mature enough to vote. This statement, however, is flawed in many ways. Many young voters aged 18 and below now are knowledgeable about civics and are able to make good voting choices. Over 1 million youth have been actively engaging themselves in Model United Nations (MUN), which is academic simulation of the United Nations, where students play the role of delegates representing different countries and attempt to solve real-world issues with policies, statements, and perspectives of their assigned country. So, so to sum up, the youth must bear in mind that they are being trusted to make wise and informed decisions. Thereby, the freedom to vote comes with responsibility. Though the law does not mandate all citizens to vote, voting is a very important part of any democracy. By voting, citizens are capable of voicing and speaking up, bringing youth empowerment to life and being a part of social change. With that said, all youth are urged to unite as one and rock the vote. That is all from us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.